Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everybody to the Sloppy Joes Podcast.
Hey up!
How you doing, my friend?
Oh, beautiful.
Another week, another fucking week, eh?
Hey, what's up?
I'm a bit tired today.
Why?
Oh, just life gets you now and again, doesn't it?
What does that mean?
Tries to trip you up. I'm just tired.
Is
I did a double workout yesterday. Don't want to show off.
What's a double workout?
Doubles are going to be quite a theme to this show, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I've got something to talk about soon. A double workout means I did PT in the park.
Mm-hmm. Who's PT again?
The PT in the park is my booze-loving PT, who traditionally before the end of last year would finish my workout with him early so we could go to the pub. But now I've distinctly told him that can't happen anymore.
So basically,
I've told my PT that I want to lose weight.
But you're like, mate, we need to do something about these workouts.
Yeah.
You're his PT.
Yeah, I'm his PT. No, we can't go to
How
the
have
pub.
you become his PT?
I don't know.
And you're paying him for the privilege?
Yeah, but he does work you out quite hard. Just before he'd made you work out,
Yeah.
like on, do you know when you accidentally click on a podcast but you listen to it 1.5, so it's like sped up?
Yeah.
Sorry, did that sound like I was sped up? So
It sounded like someone had the finger up your ass.
So he used to do that beforehand and then go to the pub, and I've said I can't do it anymore.
And also, technically, this motion does activate the bicep.
It does.
So if you have 3 or 4 pints.
So I've been doing that, and then I went for a run yesterday. So today I'm fucking knackered, mate. How are you?
I'm good. I spoke to you this morning at 7 a.m.
This was so funny.
Through the medium of radio.
So obviously we do like to talk about Manchester United for a living, but let's stay off the pod. We did win on the weekend against City.
Oh, what a day. I'm going to have to talk about it a little bit.
You have to talk about that. But we try and keep away from the pod. But this morning, I did a bit on Radio Manchester, and then they said, right, thank you, Joe McGrath, let's bring in
Joe Smith. Do you know my favourite bit? So we were talking about Jim Ratcliffe, who's going to be...
who potentially could be United's new...
Yeah, he wants to own United, whether he is or he isn't, he wants to. So your job on the morning show is you get sent to a location. So in the past, it's been that bloke who collects loads of Elvis memorabilia.
Yeah, James Bond,
world's longest hot dog, whatever. You're like the sort of roving reporter, aren't you?
Help, where's my cat?
Yeah, help, where's my cat? That sort of thing. Today, I would love to know what insight you brought to the story by being sat in a cafe in the town where Jim Ratcliffe was born, but hasn't lived since he was 7.
I think you're speaking for yourself there.
I love that.
I was in the town that this guy was born. Where were you?
I was in my own kitchen, learning as much on Jim Ratcliffe on Wikipedia as you did.
When he was 10, actually.
He moved when he was 10. So did the town still did it have a sort of a whiff of Ratcliffe in the air? What did you gain by being in a random cafe in Wilmslow, was it?
No, Failsworth.
That you couldn't have done in studio or at home. And my actual second question is, were you even in Failsworth? Or
I
were you just
was
in
in
a cafe
Failsworth.
in Deansgate?
I was at a cafe called the Village Pantry, cash only. That spooked me.
Yeah.
I was only like 2 cups of tea in when I realised that it was a cash only sign. I was like, for fuck's sake. So I had to go say, excuse me, I just need to go and get some cash, which is a ball ache. Cash only places a bit. What do you make of them?
I prefer cash only to card only. Because the idea of this like future just digital only thing, and not in like a conspiracy way, it just scares me. Because we're still at a point where technology breaks down all the time. Like, have you seen all the videos of Tesla that's been going around? All these driverless cars that are just slamming their brakes on or not braking at all when there's an obstruction in the road. And you think 99.9% of the time, I know this technology is great. 99%. But how often have you ever gone into a cashless place and they've gone, sorry, all the cash is broke down? Never.
True.
But you go into a card-only place and they go, card machine's broke. That happens once a month. You're going somewhere and the card machine's broke down. Can't be doing it.
I think there's a level of quality with a cash-only place as well.
Yeah.
Like, some of the best takeaways I personally know are cash-only, and you have to go to them. They don't do delivery.
No. And also, the best thing is some people are working within the margins. Some of these people are owning businesses that are only surviving based on the tax that they're avoiding. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this isn't corporation big tax. This is like someone owning a cafe with their name on the front.
Yeah.
Who only pays 12% because otherwise they'd go bust.
Yeah.
But that's where you get the best bacon sandwich.
It really is.
Do you know
Or
what I
the
mean?
best Chinese food.
Exactly.
So I was in a cafe in Failsworth and I had a great time.
Good. And it was lovely to chat to you this
It was
morning. I didn't
lovely
chat
to
to
chat
you.
to you.
We chatted to the same person. So anyway, we both we sort of pumped them full of words. And by the end of it, they had sort of my words and your words swirling
Swirled
around
together.
inside them like
And
some
Anna,
dirty little protest.
The lady who hosted the show,
Yeah.
is also a fan of Sloppy Joe. She came to the live show.
She did?
She didn't know that we were both set up at the same time, so she got like a Sloppy Joe sandwich.
Oof.
Ethan James is with us today.
Yay! Here he is.
Hey.
Ethan.
What's that? Ethan's new intro.
Ethan, we spent Saturday together. We had a lovely time, didn't we? Here working.
Oh yeah, we did. It was lovely. You were a brilliant host for our watch along show.
But then I left you on your way to enjoy your Saturday night on the town.
Oh.
I did. I went on the piss. I did. It was quite the night. We were at a place called Brotherhood, if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were doing a bit of beer pong. There's got like a beer pong table there.
Nice.
I was unbelievable. Hit 12 cups over 2 games, which is pretty good,
Wow,
isn't it?
that's pretty good. So then the others have to get pissed, don't they? Like sink the beers that are in the cup.
Yes, that's how beer pong works, Joe. Yes.
So
Just
who
for
did you
people
go?
who don't know Ethan, you tit.
Who did you go out with?
I went out with a few of my old housemates.
A lot of hand movements for the audio listeners
Yeah.
today.
Hit us with some names.
I went out with Matt.
Way.
Thank you. I went out with Lloyd,
Way.
and I went out with Trish.
Boo.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, nice.
Sick of Trish
so that's
already.
nice. So what was in the beer pong? Was it beer or did you go cider? Did you even go stronger stuff?
Or was it like a sort of initiation at a rugby club and just each other's piss?
Oh no, we're a lot cleaner than those bloody rugby players. So what we done was you pay and they give you red stripe cans, so doesn't send you out of pocket, you see. So just a few red stripe cans and that. And do you know what happened when I was playing beer pong? When I turned around to pick up the ball, do you know what happened?
Oh, we weren't there.
Yeah. How could we know?
That's fair enough. What happened was a female approached me.
A woman?
Here we go.
A woman. and obviously, I didn't know what was going on here. And she went, "Excuse me, sorry to interrupt you, but can I just say, I think you're very attractive, and I really like your hair, your style, and your glasses."
Yeah, your style and your glasses. Sorry, was this your
What
mum by
are
any
you
chance?
talking about? This is mad. This right story.
Who is this woman?
I'm very thankful you got a compliment, Ethan. That's great. Did you enjoy the compliment?
I did. I said, "Well, thank you very much."
You've brought her with you today.
No, I
Are we
didn't.
allowed to mention that?
No, I didn't bring her with it.
Hello.
Today.
Hello.
No, she's
You all
not-
right?
yeah,
She's been
Scottish.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
she wasn't Scottish. It's definitely not her. That's
someone
another
else.
one.
So who is that woman who sat next to you?
It's just can you call them like a side friend? You know what I mean?
Side friend.
Yeah.
Ethan, you told us before going on air that you had something to tell us, like you had a compliment by a female, and then I said, "Oh, did your girlfriend enjoy it?" Did you tell your girlfriend about this compliment?
Well, I'd tell my girlfriend everything, but what you have to remember was in the moment I informed the very nice lady that I'm afraid I do have a girlfriend, but I hope she has a fantastic day and enjoys the rest of her night.
Wow.
I would've
That's the
thrown up in
most
your face.
that's the most blatant lie I've
It's
ever
not.
heard.
It's not.
I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful night. And Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night.
So was she older, this woman, Ethan?
Yeah, she was. I would probably say
Late
maybe
80s?
maybe 30. Maybe 30.
Well,
no,
it's not that
no.
old, is it?
Maybe 30. So
Maybe
so in that
30.
case maybe
About
26.
6 years older than you.
No, I would say closer to 30.
What did the driver's license say?
No, we didn't get that far. It was just a fleeting encounter, but one that made me go, "Oh, well, that's nice to receive a compliment from a stranger."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
Do you
stranger
get
anymore.
complimented often on nights out? Do you ever get people trying to chat you up?
No.
Do you know?
You know what? I've got to say
Here we go.
that was the first time of my life.
No. What about those people in Canada who
Yeah.
said that they loved your accent?
Chick-fil-A. You made them weak at the knees, you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the person who told me that was about being the panty dropper. The accent was a man.
Hold on, he never said that in the
No.
story from
Firstly,
last
you'd
week.
never admit that in the first story. Secondly, they can still fancy you if they're a man.
No, he was like a 40-year-old man.
No,
No problem, man.
Sorry, do you think there's an age limit on being gay?
No.
Oh, when you get to 40, all sort of straightens back up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He could have been 40 and still fancied you.
I won £200 on a scratch card this week.
I just want to know, by the way,
Scratch
did you
card.
just stay at Brotherhood and then you went home? I want to know your details, Ethan. What happened?
So Trish was bladdered, disappeared, went to the toilet for half an hour, couldn't find him.
Shitting.
Well, that's what we thought. And then Lloyd went down and said he was being sick, but Trish denied it. I think because Trish has a nickname called Sleepy on nights out, his Northern Irish mates were telling me. So I think he's just fell asleep.
Trish is a boy.
Oh, yes, sorry. Context being, had a group chat in first year uni, called him Irish. Irish kept getting auto-corrected to Trish.
Great. So the nickname was formed. So your mate just was either sick or had a nap.
Well,
on his night
no,
out.
he always falls asleep and he just can't stop on a night out. I hope he doesn't mind me saying all this. And
Did you watch?
Admitting he's got a problem.
no, he's just uncontrollable on a night
Yeah,
out.
that would be considered a problem, wouldn't it? I think.
Yeah, well, anyway, we went out and we're going to go to Blue's Kitchen, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
bouncer wouldn't let him in, and I knew that was
What,
coming.
because he was asleep on a trolley like Weekend at Bernie's?
It was a
Let him in, mate. We call him Sleepy. Like, he's known for this shit. Trish is a right laugh.
It was essentially sleepwalking out, but almost zombified. So
Yeah, the word is in a sort of comatose, I think.
Yeah.
In a stupor.
yeah. So we just knocked it on the head at that point, Joe, and we just made our way. But yes, won £200 on a scratch card, which was nice.
Do you often play the lottery then, Ethan?
I play it once a month every time I see an advert.
How do you know you're
What do you
seeing an
mean?
advert once a month?
Because I always check on the National Lottery thing. If I've already bet on that month, I don't do it again.
Have you ever played the scratch cards?
Never. Not into gambling at all, really.
Nah.
Just don't get it. What's the point?
Wait, you can win money like Ethan.
Yeah, but no one is up.
Are you up, Ethan?
Yeah, I think I'm probably up. Yeah, definitely up.
Probably was a big word.
I don't put that much money on the. I've only done the lottery for the last 3 months, and I've put in
So
£15.
you've done it, hold on, so you're doing it once a month. So you've done the lottery 3 times, Ethan.
Well, like I use up to £10 worth of goes each month, and this time I just.
So you're
put in-
spending a tenner a month on the lottery?
for the last 3 months. I've already started it, but then now I bagged £200. So
But that was a scratch card. That wasn't the lottery. So what was
it's a
this?
scratch card
Oh,
on
he
the
means
app.
it's all in one, yeah. What? The scratch cards are now on the app?
Oh yeah, it's
Do you have
online.
to scratch the screen?
You just have to like tap it and that.
Oh, fuck you know.
It takes the joys out of the scratch card.
Well,
though, doesn't it?
I kind of like I didn't realise how good it was to win the money at the time because I was just thinking like I'd love to win the millions, and then that's what I was thinking of. You see,
The 50s housewives
This
trap.
is ridiculous.
Looking outside like a start of a musical.
I'd
that,
love to
innit?
win the millions.
Ethan James.
How good was Saturday, by the way?
Saturday
One
was
of the best
great.
days of my life.
But what did you do after? Well, tell us your day then.
So, woke up 9 o'clock or so, went to meet my dad. He's
early, you're getting boozy early.
Well, yeah, because he got in at 10, but he had to get a train up to Huddersfield and across because there's no trains from Sheffield. It don't
Did you
matter.
had like a drink, yeah.
On a match day, he ain't got a problem. He's not always on it at 9 a.m. It's match day special. What are you saying?
You came back at me quite aggressive there.
So I met him off the train, boozing. We're boozing.
Love it. Love it.
Then you get into the ground, watch the game, obviously. United beat City, coming back from behind, late goals, controversy, perfection. When we scored the winner, I lifted him. I had him on one hip like he was a little baby. Just picked him up with one hand, hugging this other bloke with my other hand.
Topless.
Oh, well, no, I'd be topless.
The excitement.
Kept the tops on.
okay, yeah.
And then went out.
there's
And then
no age limit in being gay, Drew.
that's my dad you're talking about. And me.
Shit, yeah.
There's no age limit on being gay, but there is an age limit on incest, and that is all ages.
That's true, actually. I did see a map the other day in the United States showing
we go.
Where it's legal to marry your first cousin, and it's surprisingly quite high.
I think it's legal to marry your first cousin in England.
No.
Well, that guy off the chase did it, didn't he?
Really?
The Beast.
The Beast.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
he's
wonder.
quite the beast.
Was that definitely his first cousin that he married though? Wasn't it like his second?
Allegedly, I guess.
Can
but-
you Google if you can marry your first cousin while we're chatting?
Yeah, of course. Talk away.
Your family would be fucked if it wasn't.
No.
So then we went out. My sister came up with her boyfriend. We went out. then we're on it. So at this point, I've been drinking from 10 a.m. till midnight.
Nice.
Just a sensational
What a
run.
session.
What a sesh.
And then how are you feeling the next day?
Fine. Because I sobered up in the afternoon and then couldn't get drunk again in the evening.
Yeah,
Do you ever have
it's
that
not
when
good,
you've had so much to drink that you can't get drunk? I know that just doesn't make any sense.
No,
It's one of
but
those things
I
that I would
get
take
it,
the piss
I get
out
it.
of normally.
And,
But it was a great day. Fantastic day.
Sunday, you're still doing your cold showers.
Cold showers every day. They're getting colder again because it's 2 degrees outside. So this morning I got out and I was bright red. I look like an M&M.
Are you still singing or are you used to them now?
No, I'm still singing. To this time, this morning I was just in the shower going, the dungeon, the dungeon.
Where do you think these words come from? Because last time we did a cold shower, it was like, friend.
Friend, it was friend last time. Today it was a dungeon. I think it's just in the UK there is no legal restriction on the marriage of first cousins. There you go. Which of your
Isn't
first
that how
cousins?
the royals got away with it?
Which of your
royals all just like?
Yeah. Which of your first cousins would you marry if you had to? You have to.
Probably Patrick.
Patrick. Ethan?
Because there is no age limit on being gay.
If you had to marry one of your first cousins, who would it be?
I don't think any of my first cousins are over the age of 11.
Oof. Google that. Google that, yeah? Google that. Right, so the cold showers are getting colder, and are you feeling good in yourself?
I'm feeling sensational, except the other day when I had a sad day.
Tell us about your sad day.
I don't know why I was
We all
so
have
sad.
sad
Actually, I do
days.
know why. It was the Sunday. I had that hangover
The
sadness. Do you know when you just wake up and you go, no, not today?
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a bad day from start to finish. Irritable, sad, don't want to do anything.
Did you what do you do on those days? You watch someone on TV
I
or
hate the
what?
cold showers, big boy. Breathe it in. Breathe in that hot, cold air. Do you know what I mean? Take that in your gills.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
What
Do you know,
mean.
did I ever tell you that time when I got cold shock syndrome?
What?
So my mum likes freshwater swimming.
Yeah.
Do you know when it's basically just a load of sort of 60-year-olds swimming around a lake?
Yeah.
And
Calm down with these fucking flicking of this
I
camera.
know,
You're gonna
Jesus
give someone an
Christ.
epileptic fit.
Ethan's tremor's
That camera's
taken
moving
over.
so fucking quick.
Stop it!
Stop it! I had to put a fucking flash warning at the start of this.
yeah, stop it. My mum loves freshwater swimming, and we all went for her birthday one year, and everyone was getting the wetsuits on. You can rent a wetsuit while you're there. I was like, no, we won't
You're
be.
joking.
We won't be needing the wetsuit.
What are you on about?
It won't be
you got to have a wetsuit.
No, I wouldn't thought I'd needed one. Everyone else was like, all right, you wade into the water, allow the body to become acclimatized to the feeling of the cold water. I thought I'm 25 years old. Like I don't need to wade into some water. So I ran and jumped off the pier, bombed it straight in.
You are
like Peter
You're
Kay.
off your head.
Immediately, I knew something was wrong because I thought I'm either having a heart attack or I've developed some sort of syndrome on impact. Do you know what I mean? Something had gone deeply wrong.
What kind of syndrome?
Perhaps Bell's palsy. Do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
I didn't know what was going on.
You
My
fucking had
my
Bell's
face went,
palsy?
yeah, because my face went numb. Everything went numb. My hands went numb, but not in like a exposure
way.
kind of way, in like an immediate kind of way. I was like, fuck it. So I swim round. It's like a half-mile loop. Straight away, I thought, I can't do this full half-mile loop. So I cut it short. I did the quarter-mile loop. Couldn't do that, Joe.
What?
There's like
Yeah, 'cause
70...
you're having a-
yeah. I was drowning. I started to drown. And I had to shout, this was like 4 years ago. My
Wild.
girlfriend at the time, I was like,
You didn't. You're so
yeah,
dramatic.
I was drowning.
I would have
What do you
pissed
want me to do,
myself
die?
and got hit hotter.
And I'm in a lake. One piss isn't going to do anything.
Of course it is.
So I was shouting it.
on?
And so in the end, I was like that. And she, under my arms, had to like doggy paddle to shore. And I just like crawled out and laid under a deck chair for an hour.
So you've been your
nearly
life
throwing
has
up.
been saved.
Yeah. I would have died. And then I Googled it after. I felt sick for 2 hours. Couldn't move. Googled it. It's called cold shock syndrome, where your body gets cold too fast and just basically shuts down.
Have you ever done open water swimming, Ethan? Like that?
Yeah, we used to. We built the village swing in Wark, and everyone used to come around from all over to go on the swing into the stream. So I used to go on the swing and it used to whoosh, put you right out there, and then used to jump in. It used to be freezing cold, but also
Where? Wag.
in Wark in Northumberland.
How are you
but,
spelling
How you
that?
spelling that?
I think it's W-A-R-K, Wark.
Oh, horrible word that, isn't it?
big.
That's a horrible word to say and spell.
Wag.
Wark.
Wag.
But also, on a serious note, it's very important not to just jump into water when it's cold, because you could have shock and die. So avoid that.
That's exactly the story I've just told in a way, isn't it?
But I just wanted to put the message, because I felt you missed out the message.
I did some fun stuff this week. I did the most Joe thing I've done in a while. Celebrated Buck's birthday.
Your dog?
Celebrating my dog's birthday.
What do you mean celebrated it?
We bought him. we brought Irish Darryl around because he loves Irish Darryl. They used to be when we first got Buck. Darryl lived with us, so he was part of the family. So we let him off his lead, Darryl, not the dog, and we got him round and we cooked our favourite tea. We gave Buck some of the leftovers. But how weird's this?
What?
Went to buy a candle for the top of Buck's cake.
Right.
And
what cake was it?
Chocolate cake.
So you couldn't eat that either then?
You can only have a bit.
No.
And 0 to 9, right? You don't understand. I think that chocolate thing's a little bit of a myth. My dog once had 4 twirls. How mad's that?
When you say your dog, did Becky go, where have this whole fucking multi-pack of twirls gone? And you went, dog had it.
No, I swear to God. There's 4 twirls on the side, like in a pack, and he had them. And we thought, oh, he's going to die now. It's sad, isn't it? 2 years later, he's all right.
2 years later, dead.
How about this? So got to the candles bit. There wasn't a candles aisle, just a candles section of Morrison's. I'm back. And 0 to 9, obviously you can buy all the candles. 4 was half price. What's going on there? Is no one turning 4 this year? Or 40? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on, pal. Can't shift them.
What's going on there?
0, 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Like hotcakes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can barely get enough stock. We cannot shift these 4s.
I can't believe
How is
it.
that possible?
I don't even know. Is it? What's happening there, Ethan?
Have you been abducting kids off the street?
That's a big lump, a big jump in it. Not a big
I
lump.
love that. There's no one has turned up for year 1 today. Not one person across all of the Cheshire area has turned up for year 1 school.
But also, you're forgetting like the ages of 40. So I could have, kidnapped that girl that complimented you on the weekend, Ethan.
Yeah, I guess you could have.
That was probably Manisha, wasn't it?
Wasn't.
So just to let me get this straight about this day so far. So it's your dog's birthday that you've celebrated.
Happy birthday, Buck.
No,
Can
don't.
we all just say that, Ethan?
Happy birthday, Bob.
Happy birthday, Buck, and that's probably the best gift he's had so far. So let me just get this straight.
Put my rabbit in.
For his birthday, he got a chocolate cake, which he can't eat because it's poisonous to dogs.
He licked the bum.
He got your mate to come round, who comes round anyway because he's just your mate, and you cooked yourself your favourite meal, and for his birthday.
But he's a dog.
Yeah, but why are you pretending that this was a dog's birthday party?
Just so we can get people around and cook a nice tea, I guess. And it was nice. He got a bit of peri-peri chicken. Of course he did. He loves it.
What's his Nando's order?
He goes lemon and herb.
Loser.
Just lemon and herb. So he enjoyed himself. And can you stop farting?
No.
Like a trumpet. What have you had to eat today?
I woke up and I had a cream cheese and jam on toast. And what?
Cream cheese and jam?
Yeah, like a Philadelphia and strawberry jam on toast. Fantastic.
That's a bit wild.
No, it's fantastic.
Ethan, back me up there. I mean,
that is a bit wild. Is it like a cheesecake, Joe, in a way?
Yeah, imagine a cheesecake on toast.
you've had cheesecake on toast for breakfast.
No, it's not actually cheesecake on toast. And then I've eaten. Oh no. What else have I had?
I don't know. That's my question to you.
At McDonald's.
Hold on. So this diet that we're all on,
No.
you're becoming superhuman. You've had cheesecake on toast and a McDonald's for tea.
This is the thing.
What are you
Joe.
going to have for evening meal tonight?
This is the thing you don't understand.
It's going to pour butter down you. You're becoming like me.
I'm just
Snap out of it.
I'm just a foie gras goose. No, the thing you don't seem to understand is it's not just about, oh, you've had a bit of bread, everything's gone wrong. It's maintaining protein, carbohydrates, fat, yeah? And I'm doing that. It's all on the clock. It's all getting tracked.
Now and again, I get stunned by an invention that is part of our lives and I think we take for granted too much. And this one got me this week and I thought, I'll bring it to you. The double-decker bus.
What do you mean?
Imagine when they first came up with a double-decker bus. That must have been a big day.
Yeah.
You've obviously got the single decker.
Oh. And I bet you the single decker was doing great work.
It was doing unbelievable work.
No one was like, this is shit.
These
it's already great.
Yeah, it's great. And then you're thinking, the buses have taken off real good there. We're going to get some more. But then who said...
No, I bet...
Stick another layer on top.
Well, I bet someone went, we're going to have to make more buses. The buses are so full.
Yeah.
We're going to have to put twice as many buses on the roads. And then someone at the back like that smoking a fag went like that.
Your shoes are off.
Stick another bus on top. You what, pal?
This is the thing.
Seems simple to me. We just stick another fucking bus on the top of the old bus.
I will never
Double
get
bussing
over how good it is to sit on the top deck of a double decker bus.
It's incredible.
It is incredible.
Like,
isn't
do you know when you sit at the front of the upstairs? It's like you're riding a T-Rex around town.
It is insane.
It's so good. Do you know when you see those like big weddings and someone comes in on an elephant? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Right? And,
sort of.
And that's meant to be like incredible, isn't it? Like people from Love Island do it because they think it makes them look sort of cultured, but really it's cruel.
Yeah, it's cruel to the elephant, Nelly.
But imagine having that same viewpoint at 40 miles an hour down the A6. Wow. We take that for granted, you're right.
It is mad,
like people pay loads of money to hire an elephant out. Well, think of the double-decker bus as the elephant of the asphalt.
Just get the 192 to your wedding.
Yeah, a big metal elephant.
Are you stunned the double-decker car's not...
It's never taken off.
It's never taken
Where's the
off.
double-decker car?
I couldn't believe, Ethan.
Joe, what
Where
an invention!
is the double-decker
People
car?
are obsessed with reducing your carbon footprint. We need less cars on the road. Stick another car on top, boy. Where is that?
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's a great idea.
It is.
See, and that's the thing. The police motorcycle, they had it with the pyramid. They knew a long time ago. If you get 24 motorcycles in a pyramid and one on the bottom like that, you can have a little circus act. How about we have
Lost me a little bit.
double-decker...
What are you talking about?
You've seen the police sort of like display units where there's like loads of motorbikes all stacked on top of each other.
What, the circus?
Yeah, sort of circusy. Yeah. Imagine that, but it's just that's how it's made.
Wow.
So one motorbike, the footprint is only one motorbike, but you've got 40 people getting going to work. Do you know sometimes you go to Europe? They got it in Switzerland. Double-decker trains.
I love a double-decker train.
We don't have them in England.
Why is that, Ethan?
I didn't know there was such a thing. Double-decker trains.
You go upstairs on the train and there's more train. It's a great idea. Double-decker cars. That's genuinely a brilliant idea.
Have you been on a double-decker plane?
Oh,
the Airbuses.
I've never been upstairs.
Or a plane?
I've never been upstairs.
You've never been upstairs?
Because there's usually a little rope across because that's where the posh people go, innit?
Is it?
Yeah.
Never been in one.
It's because it's a better view because you're higher up. That's why it costs more. 35,000 feet, 35,008 feet.
Wow.
And the ticket's 10 times the price, but the view, wow.
And don't forget the best of them all, the double-decker bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've got a Mars bar. Stick another Mars bar on top. Fucking good, aren't they? Double-decker bus is great. Thank you for bringing that up. Speaking of things that are great, should we go to the 9 out of 10
We
club?
should go to the 9 out of 10 club. We asked for some suggestions. And this is the new thing we're doing where we're bringing people into the podcast, and that's people who want to suggest stuff. And I put it on our Instagram, and I'll go back to it. One got in touch today. I'll give them a little shout out.
Who's one? It's Spanish fella?
No.
No?
Juan? Juan's not Spanish. Let me find his name now. Keep talking. What is the 9 out of 10 club?
The 9 out of 10 club.
Andrew Farrell. Andrew Farrell got in touch with this. What's the 9 out of 10 club?
It's the club where we bring foods that we think are 9 out of 10 in quality, and we induct them in if we all agree that they are of that epic, perfect, almost perfect quality.
I think the smell in this room, Ethan's got a pretty good idea what these are. Do you know what they are, Ethan?
So have you got the email? Have you got an email?
Yeah.
So we've opened that up to you now. So if you want to send in your 9 out of 10 clubs, we will eat them, we will review them, we will put them in. Send those, send your favourite food, a little video clip, a little email, however you want to do it, to SloppyJoesPodcast@gmail.com, and we will feature your 9 out of 10 clubs on the show.
Indeed. So Andrew Farrell, 32, says, guys, it's got to be... What are you laughing at?
32? Well, like he's not blind date.
No.
Andrew Farrell, 32, from Widnes.
Guys, it's got to be, for the 9 out of 10 club, the salt and pepper chips.
This
the
feels
hell?
to me, salt and pepper.
Yeah.
as a season, as a spice, as a flavour. It's got Chinese, but English Chinese written all over it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this is big in your Beijings.
What's another city in China, Ethan?
Where did COVID come from?
No, it's up to you. Don't say a lab.
Start with a W, didn't it? That's for sure.
Go on then.
www.
Have a little guess. No Googling. Where's it? Give us a town name.
What's it called? W. Win.
Ooh.
Windsor.
Windsor.
Where Legoland is.
Wutan.
The Wuhan clan.
Wuhan, sorry.
So we've got here salt and pepper chips, which is, as far as I'm aware, basically a little mix of spices. I don't know if it's got a 5 spice or a bit of cumin or something.
There's all sorts in there, isn't there?
There's your MSG, there's your sugar, there's your salt, there's your usually onion, spring onion, chili, chips. So I'm going to go in on these. It's a classic. It's a staple.
Thank you very much.
They've been sat there for about an hour.
Yeah.
So they are soft. Come and have a go, Ethan. So the problem is we are, like we said, they've been knocking about for a little while now. But we're rating them conceptually, even if that's not the best one you've ever had. There is something great about them, isn't there?
There is something good about them.
There's something so good. And it's so often you'll order them as like an extra with your little Chinese. And then that's the thing you enjoy the most.
Yeah. Do you have any sauces to accomplish your,
Well,
to go with your salt and pepper chips?
I'm glad you've asked that, John.
Yeah.
Because it's not actually a sauce, but I've got something that goes with it. Because I thought, because we are currently doing the salt and pepper,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be a while before we do anything salt and pepper again.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, just to get us through, just to really amp it up, I've got some salt and pepper spare ribs.
Oh! Look at Ethan. Oh, wow.
Look at these bad boys. So grab one of them.
Yeah.
This isn't to influence. Oh, I want that one.
Hey,
This
sure.
isn't meant to
Oh, you
influence
fucker.
whether the chips go in, but I just want you to enjoy the salt and pepper sort of frenzy that's going on here. Oh my god. Talk me through that, Joe.
Right.
You're the food reviewer.
These are good ribs, you know. Meaty, aren't they?
Very meaty.
Did they cost a lot?
Oh yeah, big time.
Ethan?
I think I'm choking. Oh,
Are you okay?
I think I ate it too quick, Drew.
Are you actually okay?
Yeah. Oh, it's just like lodged in there.
I think salt and pepper. I'll move on because he's fine. It's genuinely one of the greatest, most sort of delightful flavourings money can buy.
Yeah.
It's consistently sensational. The salt and pepper chip, the salt and pepper wing, the salt and pepper prawn, the salt and pepper rib. It's just good stuff in it. And it's something that only came into my life later in life. I grew up in a very much a sweet and sour, black bean, egg fried rice type household.
Oh, yeah.
We never had salt and pepper growing up. Over the last 6 or 7 years, wow. It's taken over, hasn't it? You see all these spice boxes and all that sort of stuff that you see all over social media. Salt and pepper it's the new sweet and sour, as far as I'm concerned. What do you think, Joe?
I absolutely love these.
But we're not
I've got to
reviewing
say, the meat with salt and pepper, I prefer more than the chips or the carbs with salt and pepper.
Okay.
So these ribs have come in out of nowhere and have really done incredible work.
Josh, are we saying that these can go in as well?
I think we take them separately. Even what are you thinking?
Salt and pepper is maybe the greatest thing that man has invented. This has took a long time to cook in the 9 out of 10 club. I don't know why it's took so long.
No, I
This
don't.
is a wonderful experience, and my day has gone from a 7 to a 9. And that 9 is because it's in the 9 out of 10 club.
Hey!
Well done. So you've got to remember as well.
You only need
Who is
two.
it? Who is it who rang
Andrew
in?
Farrell.
Andrew Farrell has already
Farrell.
voted him yes himself. So he's now got 2.
Yeah.
Ethan and Andrew have said yes. That means to get a majority, only one of us needs to say yes. On salt and pepper chips, actually you go first. Salt and pepper chips.
I don't rate salt and pepper chips as highly as I rate meat or fish with salt and pepper.
So you're saying no?
If I'm going to get something with salt and pepper, I'm getting salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper chicken wings, salt and pepper ribs, or like the squid bites, and chips are pretty far down the list.
So it's all up to me then.
It's no for me.
So if I say yes, then they're in. To me, I think they're amazing. I think salt and pepper chips are amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
Every time you want to be more cultured, you want to go for something traditional, you want something in a broth or this or that, when really, you're eating it all, and the salt and pepper chip is the thing you're enjoying the most. It's definitely
You're enjoying over
9
that
out of
over
10.
ribs? So let's go to the ribs now. See, you've got that, the ribs.
Also in! Amazing!
The ribs are 9 out of 10 for me.
Ribs are 9 out of 10. Easy.
Ethan?
Oh, this whole thing is 9 out of 10. And where's the salt and pepper wings, you may ask? Well, I'll bring them in, and I'm putting them in as well.
You've got some wings, have you?
No, I've got some. I'll get to that in a bit.
So salt and pepper chips in. Salt and pepper ribs in.
Wow.
What a day. We've
Big
never had
day.
2 things in once before.
Never. Have you not?
Well, front and the back usually. Andrew Farrell, thank you so much for sending
Oh,
that.
it's a shout out for Andrew Farrell, isn't
Send your 9 out of 10 clubs into SloppyJoesPodcast@gmail.com. Send some mad ones as well.
Yeah,
I want someone to defend beans, like green beans.
Well, I caught or something. We've got a new surprise now, which could mean there's 3 entrances into the 9 out of 10 club.
Oh my god, what is this?
This is a follow-on from last week's episode when Ethan whacked off his stepdad.
Oh yeah.
I didn't wank off myself.
No, but you warmed up his mince in your mouth.
What?
And we thought that was a euphemism, but Ethan, what have you got there?
Well, I have warmed up his mince again, but it wasn't in my mouth. It was.
Wait, have you warmed up? Is this the second time you've warmed this mince up?
Lucky guy.
No. This is another batch. Insert image. I'll timestamp that. There's a massive block, as you can see there, of mince, and I've ate a big portion of it, and I brought used to.
Lovely! I'm so excited for your stepdad's mince.
So talk us through this. What is mince? Because obviously, fundamentally, I know that mince is just basically, it's just sort of, it's like, what would you call it? Like
Mince?
cow gravel.
What?
It's like cow gravel, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. Like it's. Imagine you turned a cow into gravel.
Wow.
That's beef mince.
Yeah, or you grated a cow.
Yeah, it's grated cow.
Oh. Oh, no, the cow would be dead.
So fundamentally, it's just grated cow. But what has your stepdad done to it that stops it from just being?
No, well, you see,
Fucked it.
No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. If you saw the comments, actually, Joe, some people were angry with you how that you just didn't understand what mince is, because mince is a very common thing. So mince is it's obviously the minced meat. Got some gravy in there, some carrots, some onion, some seasoning, some
So it's
love.
the start of a bolognese.
No, it's a fucking shepherd's pie that's lost its hat.
That's correct. That's exactly it.
Cottage pie with no hat on.
Right, okay. So are we forking this in, spooning it?
Oh, I don't have any cutlery, so you might just have to drink it.
Lovely.
I am
Bring it
not
round.
drinking your stepdad's mince.
I'll
Go
drink
and grab the
Daddy's
spoon,
mince. I'll drink Daddy's mince. Joe,
I'm not drinking his mince.
drink Daddy's mince.
Go and get... I'm not fucking drinking that.
Why would you not drink Daddy's mince?
You drink it.
First of all, let me get the big reveal. Tupperware game is on point.
Why are you sloshing about like that?
Here you go. Wow, there's a lot of pepper in that.
So Joe currently is sniffing his stepdad's... Not
If you
Ethan's-
close your eyes and smell that,
Yeah.
it smells like tinned peaches. Honestly, close your eyes and smell it.
Yeah, it does fucking wet.
Close your eyes and smell that. It smells like tinned peaches.
All right, stop.
Doesn't it?
Fucking hell.
It does, doesn't it? Right, let's go in at the same time.
For the audio listeners, I've got a spoon in front of me now with his mince in. I can see the carrots. I can see
Carrots,
mince.
very visible. These quite heavily chunked. Right, let's do this.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Okay.
Is there red wine in there?
There might be. It could be. You've got a better
I
tongue
think
than
that's
me.
where you're getting the fruity flavours from, Joe. The red wine. Text your stepdad, say there's any red wine in it.
I think there's some fruit in it.
He does love putting like wine and stuff.
Yeah, fruit.
What, in his mouth?
No, well, I'm just
In your mouth?
cooking on that.
What?
What do you think about that? Is it Ethan? Would you put that in the 9 out of 10 club?
Nah. It's
Fucking hell. What the fuck are we eating it for then?
No, it's lovely, but I think his steak and gravy is 9 out of 10.
Jesus.
And his lasagna.
So what would you have this with then? Sorry, dumplings?
No, well, you can do if you're a dumpling fan. I'm a potato fan, quite like rice. Today I had it because I knew I was bringing it in for yous too. So I had a bit of whole grain rice, bit of cheese. It's nice having cheese in there when it melts, and it's it just gives you a little bit of a kick. It's lovely, healthy
Nice.
for you.
Yeah.
What, not the first time your stepdad's given you a bit of a kick, is it?
Why do you think I've got this sexual relationship with my stepdad, Drew?
Pardon?
I don't. It's just not true.
I don't think you do.
I feel.
Why have you brought that up?
No, I think you're just implying it. I'm just trying to quash those allegations.
I said not the first time he's given you a kick. Which would be like fighting, not sex.
Oh, yeah. Well.
I mean, it's not,
It's a bit awkward now, isn't it?
Technically, there's no blood relation there. I think maybe you look up the law
Google
on
that. Yeah, Google that. You and Mr. Beast.
No, I don't want to Google it.
I've
I've
seen you
got
Google
no
it. How come there's an autofill option there?
What?
How come all the results are purple?
No, I'm not googling anything.
Will I get in
Have
trouble?
we met your stepdad, by the way? Was it at a live show?
Yes, he was. Yeah,
What's
you
he
would have.
called?
John. He's called John. Lovely man.
Are you making him up?
No, he's real. He's a lovely man.
John.
I met him. He's really nice. But you're not putting his
Fit?
mince in the 9 out of 10 club?
No. What? That was nice. Are you?
No. It was nice, though. It was
It was
genuinely
nice. It was
really
better
nice.
than I thought you think. It was really nice.
Really well prepared, that. Well manicured.
Do you know we were asking for people with crazy jobs?
Yeah. We've got about 4 features on the go, haven't we?
Yeah,
Crazy
loads,
jobs,
loads.
mysteries.
Ask Ethan's.
Ask Ethan.
Loads on the go.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is an incredible email, and it's from Aditya. What?
Aditya.
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 Do you know that? How did you know? Have you read the email?
No.
Just a name.
Aditya. Thank you, Aditya. This is Dear Males,
Haha.
as a certain Geordie would say on a night out and about. I'm messaging in to suggest that actually you do have scientists in, and it's definitely one of the highlights of my week. I am an Angolian Indian planetarian scientist currently in the US, primarily focusing in on studying whether ice is on Mars.
Whoa! it is the Mars ice cream.
Shut up.
Okay.
If it is melting, the liquid water produced within the ice might provide a place to live for existing life on Mars.
Wow.
I just graduated with my PhD. My PhD defense
Brag a lot.
is next month. What does my PhD defense is next month mean? Just defend it.
Yeah, because it's
Against
like
who?
it's like the league title. So like, do you know how like at the minute Real Madrid are the holders of the Champions League, but they have to defend it next year.
Yeah.
So he's got this PhD, but then he's got loads of people trying to get it off him.
After I defend my title, I will then be working at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab.
No way!
I don't know. I said that word wrong. NASA scientists are listening to the Sloppy Joes.
This is insane. This is the person that is working out whether there's basically extraterrestrials or not. Do you know about that? If there's water on Mars, then there's probably going to be life.
Fun fact, the last Mars rover that got to Mars cost $1 per American each year it was in development.
The thing I don't get is why do they use a rover? Notoriously bad car brand, breakdown all the time.
We'll get a Fiat 500 out
Get
there.
an MG on there, get a Ford. All this Mars rover. Why don't you get a Mars Mercedes? German engineering for once. None of this rover nonsense.
Ajita put some questions in.
Oh, great.
What do you think about aliens?
Yeah.
Do you think they are there? And if you would you willingly interact with an alien?
I would willingly interact with an alien. My question to you, Joe, I've got a question for you. And you, Ethan. If an alien species came down from space and said they were clearly more advanced than us, they could wipe us out of the touch of a button if they
How
wanted
do
to.
you know?
They could enslave us. Because they got here from a planet that we can't even see. So they must be doing pretty well technology-wise. Yeah? They've got the ability to provide enough energy to get here from planets millions of miles away.
Do you think though in a one-on-one it'd beat you up?
Yeah. Actually, on that, I've got something I want to bring to the table here.
9 out of 10 club.
I've got an image. I'm going to send it to both of you now. If you could just check
Hold on,
your
has this got
devices.
something to do with aliens? Or have you just
No,
lost
it's to
your
do
head?
with beating things up one-on-one.
What?
We'll come back to this question. I want to show you this.
Oh, he's also sent in his PhD.
Pretty huge.
Right, you just sent us a...
So this is
What's going
a
on
survey that was done in the United States and the UK, and we'll put it on the screen now. Which animals could you beat in a fight? And they interviewed Americans and British people about which animal that they think they could take. Can you see on the bottom there?
Yeah.
70% of people think that they could beat up a rat. I love that there's like 30% of British people who think they couldn't kill a rat.
Yeah, that's a bit mad, isn't
That
it?
you would lose one-on-one to a rat. The one thing I love is Americans are more confident in their abilities across the board.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to bring your attention to the bottom two here. Elephant and grizzly bear. There is almost 10% of Americans that think they could beat up an elephant one-on-one. There is no... It is completely impervious to damage. There is
sure?
There is nothing you could possibly do that could hurt an elephant.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
What the fuck do you think you could do that could take down an elephant?
Around his back and just sort of lever him in the balls or something. There's got to be an open shot there in
I'd
bollocks.
stuff my arm up his trunk so he can't breathe.
Oh yeah, except through his fucking mouth.
Yeah, you're playing with fire there. I'm going for the backside.
You stuff your arm up his trunk so he can't breathe through his nose, and then he puts your whole body in his mouth and bites you in half.
It'd swallow you whole, Ethan.
Although-
Like your stepdad did.
Is it a vegetarian?
Yes, but in a fight
In a
situation,
fight,
it
he's
might.
not going to think about his morals.
Its legs are basically like snooker table legs.
Yeah.
So you're not doing anything
You're
with them.
going to try and fight a elephant in January because it's veganuary.
Yeah.
He won't eat me now.
There's almost 20% of Americans that think they could take on a chimpanzee. Do you know how chimpanzees fight? Do you know this? Do you know what they target? Chimpanzees are like way stronger than any human, first of all. Faster, stronger, more aggressive, bigger teeth, everything. They go after the face and the genitals. So if you're fighting a chimpanzee and there's like recorded footage and like police calls of people being killed by chimpanzees, and they will bite your face off and bite your cock and balls off. First things first. Completely incapacitate you, and then they'll just rip your arms off. It's like fighting like a Geordie on a Saturday night.
That's mad.
Do you think you could take out of those animals, Ethan? What do you think you could beat? Rat, yes or no?
Yep, I could take on a rat. I don't mind rats.
House cat?
It'd be quite sad, but I could demolish it if I had to.
Another thing that I like here is that 50% of Brits don't think they could beat up a goose.
Is that because of...
What could a goose do?
Those Canadian geese are quite like violent,
You're
aren't
only
they?
fighting one. His mouth is
that's
about
true, I
that
guess.
big.
But what... Yeah, true.
You just fucking tie its neck in a knot like it's some cooked spaghetti and throw it into a fireplace.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, medium-sized dog, Ethan.
I don't like big dogs.
Well, it's not a big dog, is it? Quite
Yeah, it's a good job he
specifically,
said
it's a fucking
medium-sized
medium-sized
dog.
dog, isn't
What
it?
kind of dog would that be? Just
I'm going to say to you,
Labrador.
you have to... No, I would put that in large.
Really?
Well, just because...
Right, a medium-sized Labrador.
yeah, I could fuck up a Labrador.
Right, an eagle.
An eagle?
I'd love to see him fight an eagle.
They're quite fucking aggressive, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
huge. They've got big claws. I don't think I could take on an eagle.
No.
Have you seen them like pick up rabbits and that and just like hoil them around?
You
or,
are
like, dogs.
quite substantially larger than a rabbit, though.
Yeah, you're bigger, just about bigger than a rabbit.
Well, all right, I could give it a better go as a rabbit.
All right then. King cobra.
Nah,
One of them.
fox.
One of those things that stands up with a big fucking wide neck on it.
It'll poison you.
Yeah, here's one. A flamingo. Would you batter a flamingo?
Easy. I'd pick it up with its feet and use it as a golf club. Use its head like a golf club and twat it against a rock.
I don't think that would work even, do you?
I don't know if I could pick up an emu. Was it an emu you said, sorry?
No, where were you? He said flamingo.
Oh, sorry.
I
They're
think
like
I could.
cousins, aren't they?
I think I could beat up a kangaroo.
No, you couldn't.
You're off
head-
your
Yeah, but the
you're
thing
off
with that
your
is,
fucking
after the
rocker.
kangaroo, if you go down this list, wolf, crocodile, gorilla, lion, elephant, grizzly bear, there's no like neckage you can get an arm round. The only way you're killing any of these things is by strangling it. to
You're
death.
not killing a kangaroo.
I think I could get behind it. I don't see a kangaroo having much defense for its back because it's got the little
It'll
boxing
turn
arms.
around.
No, I won't let it.
See, my thing with the elephant is I could get behind there and it won't have a chance to turn around.
What are you going to do when you're back there? An elephant which weighs, what, 10 tons?
Yeah.
5 tons?
Well, he's lost quite a bit of weight there, hasn't he?
Just Google how much an elephant weighs,
Lost
Ethan.
half
An
his
African
weight.
elephant, the big boys.
What about a giraffe? Could you beat up a giraffe?
Absolutely not. Do you know giraffes have been known because they go on the back legs and whap the foot down? Whap. Just wet ass pussy the foot. Straight in. Right, that's how they attack. They've been known to kick lions' heads off.
Shut up.
I swear to God!
Kick a lion's head clean off.
Giraffes have been known to kick
Be
lions'
known.
heads
I
off.
love that phrase. Be known. I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
First of all, how much does an elephant weigh, Ethan? 15,000 pounds. That's 6,000 kilos. Google giraffe kicks elephant's head off.
Yeah, I want to see a video of that.
Not
Or
a fi-
camel
Jesus
giving
Christ.
birth.
No. What's that got to do with anything? Giraffe kick, not elephant, sorry, lion.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get your fucking cats.
Yeah,
mixed
look,
up.
giraffe kicked lion head off.
Yeah, but that's just someone. Oh my god. Nah,
No, that's
this
a Photoshop.
is a made-up
That's a
video. I've never
Photoshop.
seen it.
It's a Photoshop. Go back, just look at some articles.
Oh yeah.
Can a
What,
giraffe
the
kick a lion's
Times?
head off? See? Here we go. Giraffes can sit down, but they usually don't sit because of mobility. Giraffes do not jump. A giraffe can kick in any direction in a manner of ways. Its kick can not only kill a lion, but has even been known to behead it. And that is from IndianExpress.com on World Giraffe Day 2019. Sensational.
Ethan, if an alien came to you, what would you say?
What do they look like, first of all? It depends how, like, startled it'd be. What does this alien look like, please? Is it
Say your classic alien. Do you know you see it with the green and the mad eyes and that?
I'll probably be like, oh, fucking hell. Start us off. And then I'd probably be like, hello, I'm Ethan. Nice to meet you. It's okay. We're okay. And then try and befriend it, make sure it's no harm, sure I'm not a threat. And then I'd probably just batter it when it's not looking. And I wouldn't trust.
If we said Ethan,
Can we have a little role play, Ethan? So I'll be the alien. I want you to defend.
We've done a role play in a while,
you've been sent up into this.
can I be a mate as well?
Yeah. You've been sucked off.
Oh, pardon?
Off the ground into the spaceship, okay, hovering over the Earth. We send Ethan forward to represent humanity in these conversations.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hello, Ethan.
Ethan, hello.
I'll take the lead on this one.
Sorry.
You always want to talk. Ethan.
Are you gonna? Oh, sorry.
Don't talk over me. I am your leader. Ethan.
Hello there. I am Ethan James.
We fucking know.
We know, of
Just
course.
said your name, you tit.
We asked for you specifically. We want you to defend your planet or we will destroy you.
As representative for Earth, I would quite like maybe a meeting and we can have like a sit down.
There will be no meeting. This is the
it.
only back and forth we will have. I have one question and one question only.
Please proceed.
I have one as well. So two
I
questions.
specifically said one only, but
Two questions only.
He's on work experience and
Possibly a follow-on question.
He's on work experience and he's overstepping his mark slightly.
Oh, do you want me to go first?
No. I get a little bit
My
nervous.
question's ready.
You know I get nervous when we're talking about destructing an entire planet.
Of course.
How do you defend your civilization when... Why should we not enslave you when you enslave animals?
Because us humans can achieve some great things. We've built the pyramids. We've built,
4,000 years ago. What have you done since?
we brought in. So we had these things called like single level buses, and then we put another one on top of them. And
Wait, stop.
Them.
Oh my God.
What is he talking about? We have buses back on our planet. What have you done with them?
Do you have buses back on your planet?
Yes, they are.
Triple deckers. Ethan, you can save the planet now, but we have to probe you. Do you say yes?
What's the proof?
Show them your finger. Joe.
Ow.
Show. Wow. All the way up.
Down the winky, what's it?
Oh. Is that a yes?
Will you leave our people alone?
Yes.
It depends how much I enjoy it.
Oh. You might as well.
I need guarantees that you'll leave us alone.
Guaranteed.
All right, I'll take my trousers down.
Thank you.
I think we have to have a little break. That was a crazy pod. That.
Thank you very much for
Pretended to
joining
have a
us.
domestic as an alien couple.
Thank you very much for joining us. This has been the Sloppy Joes podcast. Make sure you check out our Patreon. Patreon.com/SloppyJoesPodcast. The link to that is in the description. Ethan is just defending humanity so well there, isn't he? The pyramids and the double-decker bus. Yeah. That's what he's brought to save Earth.
We're going to do a mystery special as well because we've got so many mysteries in. Maybe, and this is just thinking out loud, we might do a mystery with one. Like a proper mystery special where we do like maybe some live detection. Patrons. Okay. Maybe. I'm just thinking out loud here. Just an idea then.
Spitballing.
So thank you very much for joining us. Ethan, this has been us. Bye, Ethan.
Bye.
Bend over.
Why won't you put your trousers back on? He seemed to enjoy it. Wave, Ethan. Come on.
Sorry. Yeah, see you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.